Hey, you're almost done. Question 13. Woohoo! Okay, so let's talk. We have our 201 meters. Let's write that down because we know anytime we read a question, we don't really read the question most of the time. We can just start taking numbers and units. I see seconds. Oh, I don't see anything else. Is there anything else there? Any other numbers? Yes, there is. The word rest is really a number. 0 meters per second. And I'm asking for acceleration. So A equals question mark. All right, meters. What's that? Meters is XF or D. Final position or displacement. If you haven't watched any of these other videos, well, then you really missed out. But you also have noticed or will not hear me say that final position a lot of times, how far you travel, can also be your displacement. So your final position and your displacement are the same if you say your initial starting position is 0, which we will do 99% of the time. Okay, 5 seconds. Seconds is time. Meters per second, that's velocity. And acceleration is acceleration. We already figured that one out. Great. There you go. That should look like an A. Okay. Ask yourself the 2 questions that you always have to ask yourself. 2 questions. 1, is there time in my list of givens? Hey, look at that. There is. Is there final position? Oh, look at that. That's there too. Okay, so we have final position / D, and we have time. This first means that we do not use the VF squared formula. As a matter of fact, we haven't used it yet this worksheet. Okay. So the VF squared formula is gone. You only have the first and third to choose from. Then we have XF / D, which means the big ugly is what you want to use. So by a wave of my magic wand, poof, there is the big ugly. Did you see it? It's pretty cool. Okay. So now let's see what we can cross out. Mr. Spudik, we don't have initial position or list of givens. You're right, Freddie. Okay, so I can cross that out because if I don't give you or ask for the initial position, it's 0. Yoink, 0. All right, my initial velocity, this initial velocity here is 0. Anything times 0 is 0. Don't make the mistake that others will. When I put in initial velocity as 0, people will then still put in their time of 5 and then think they're going to add 5. No, that's not what happens. Anything times 0 is 0. It's all gone, Cindy. Okay, so I'm going to erase all that. Only thing I have left is 1/2 AT squared. So my XF is equal to my 1/2 AT squared. So I have to solve for acceleration this time. So let's do a little algebra, shall we? To get rid of the 1/2. The 1/2 is basically a 2 on bottom. So if I multiply both sides by 2, the 2's cancel out over here. Next, I have to divide out this t squared. I'm getting a by itself. So I will divide both sides by t squared. Yoink, yoink, it's gone. Watch this. Abraca-zoom! What? How did he do that? Okay, so now we get to plug in our numbers. So we are going to have 2 times XF, which is 201, divided by 5 squared. Plug and chug, and you get an answer of 16. Ta-da!